Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that you're here. So, we are going to do a collective message today, and I'm going to take a step aside. Let spirit pass through. Alrighty. Alright, spirit, what does the collective need to know today? Hope you all are doing well. Let's see. What does the collective need to know today, spirit? And tapping in. That one. Okay. Oh, all of these? That's flat. Okay. Well, let's see here. So this first card flipped over, I'm picking up, for some reason, I'm picking up that this is an obstacle with the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune, that's really symbolizing that something is changing. Yeah, that's the biggest, for me, that's what it really, really represents. It's just a big change. See if anything else wants to come out. Okay, so I'm picking up Let's let's see. So I'm picking something up. I just can't quite fully pinpoint it yet. Um, Basically, what this looks like is it almost looks like a mirror with a bunch of different cracks in it. So maybe that's a symbol for somebody. Maybe you've had a mirror crack recently, and this is confirmation that this is your message. Another okay, another part of this too is sometimes our viewpoints of ourself, well, oftentimes our view of ourself and the world will vary depending on what lens we are looking through. So if you have like a bunch of different shards of a mirror, you'll pick up like little bits and pieces of the environment, and then if you put it all together, you'll get more of like a clear image, but it's still going to be kind of split. It's not going to be completely fully reflected back to you in the way it actually is. So maybe there's some limiting beliefs right now. Maybe there's some perspective switches on reality that needs to take place or that is taking place. Oh, and then something else that just kind of came through too is this can also be when we are told different things about ourselves from different people, we can take that on and shape that as our personality is who we are or who we show up to be in the world. And the message here is maybe to release some of those. Maybe that's the work you're doing right now is you're releasing those opinions of others or those ideals that somebody else gave you that you've taken on. So if somebody says you are lazy, let's say, and then at first you don't believe that you are, and then all of a sudden you start acting in ways that may be perceived lazy, that can be kind of this energy is then taking that on and then doing things that maybe aren't as productive because you've subconsciously adopted this viewpoint of being lazy. Um, so maybe that's what's going on right now is maybe those things are coming up so that you can release them and then you can really tap in and choose who you actually are. Okay. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. So this is mm, it's coming through. Being told to read the imagery. So give me just a second here. What's the message here, Spirit? Okay, so you're being given something from the divine. You're being given a gift from the divine. This is what I'm picking up. You're being given a gift. But you're not able to fully embrace it and accept it and allow it until you release some of these self beliefs that you've adopted and started to identify with. Is that the message, Spirit? Okay. Let's see. All right, so we've got the Seven of Wands, and in this imagery, it's really talking to me about crown activations, crown chakra activations. So that could be definitely something that you're either putting conscious awareness into, or that's just organically happening. Is you are your connection to the divine is really strengthening at this time. I also see it almost looks snake-like going up the wand, and so to me, that's really speaking of that Kundalini energy. So you could be really activating your Kundalini at this time. You could be having an activation, or you could have experienced a spontaneous activation of the Kundalini, which is it can be very intense and scary if that is something that you're experiencing right now. Um, just ground. Um, that's my biggest piece of advice for that one. And even if you are going through more of a more controlled, a slower activation where it's not like everything activates all at once and then you're like blissed out. Um, Still, it's very important to ground that energy in because you've got this energy moving. You're pulling down information from the divine. You're pulling down your energy from your higher self. You're pulling down this beautiful, awesome, high vibrational energy, and you get to pull it into your lower chakras and ground it into the earth. And that's really um just an important part of that. Is that something to release? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like the need to release something. There's like this, it's almost like, oh, that's a okay. It's almost like this big shadow aspect that's coming up right now to be released. So in this card, and again, I'm being told to read the imagery of these cards. So right here, you've got this big wand. And then you've got like this little shadow right here. And this could be just the thing that is like that shadow aspect of the self that's coming up that just isn't quite, it's not quite allowing you to accept and embrace this gift from the divine over here with this Ace of Cups. It's a self-limiting belief. It's something like that. That it could be maybe you were told that you're never going to achieve this or something like that, and it's that little last little bit of nagging energy that is not allowing you to fully step in and embrace this gift from the divine. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is it's a grounded energy. It's also a very abundant energy. And so what I'm feeling is maybe okay, a part of this too could be maybe you're being asked to activate that little bit of your warrior spirit and fully move through and face that shadow aspect so that you can release it and accept your blessing. And again, I'm picking up it's big crown activation energy. Um, the Nine of Pentacles is here. All right, so you're like on the brink of just cleaning everything up to really step into your highest timeline. And this I've got like Merkaba activation energy coming through as well. So that's the activation of the light body. If you're unfamiliar with that, do some research. It's very fascinating and enlightening. Um, is this part of it? Are these? Okay, this is part of the reading. All right. So you've got the 5 of Cups. What I'm picking up with the 5 of Cups is there's some external conflict going on. And there could be some emotional turmoil that's going on as well. And that might be what you are releasing at this time so that you can really step into your highest timeline, accept these blessings from the divine, and, really come into harmony with your higher self. Okay, and then we've got the 2 of Swords. So again, that's speaking of conflict. So there's definitely something here that you're moving through and some conflict that you're releasing at this time so that you can really embody the sun energy, which is, I mean, beautiful energy. Um, Yeah, so with this imagery, what I'm really picking up is you're really, really coming into a point of integrating that shadow so that you can step up and out into the world in your most whole, fulfilled self. And then you will see all of that reflected back to you in your external reality. There's just a little bit of extra gunk that you're clearing up at this time. But just know that you are doing you're like on the brink of you're on the brink of it. The blessings are here, it's all here. It's ready for you. It's, in divine timing and all of that, of course. And you're really ready to step up into this and embody and embrace it. And so just do that little bit of extra shadow work, release those little bit of extra limiting beliefs, and know that you are fully worthy and capable of embodying the experience and the life that you want and deserve. So this is awesome. Yeah, in that sun energy. So yeah, that's beautiful. All right, well with that, this is going to be the end of your message today. If this does resonate with you, go ahead and leave me a comment. You can also affirm this energy in the comments below as well. And if you like this message, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you would like to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free, it doesn't cost anything. And until the next time, stay well, stay in the sun energy, and you got this. Bye.